villains I admire. This is hard for me. I don't admire many anime villains, but one I kind of admire is actually Askeladd in Vinland Saga. I admire him because I think he kind of like ends up really, even in a very messed up way, caring for Thorfinn. He tries to kind of be this father figure for him. I think he does feel guilt for how he treats Thorfinn by the end, and I also admire how he really stood up for his beliefs by the end of season 1 as well. He kind of like took back a lot of what he was really like acting like he was motivated for, like, and also he just went through a lot. Like, he had a crazy life. What I kind of admire low-key is Esdeath. I admire her because she's very strong. She's a very strong, powerful character, and even though she is very messed up, you have to admit that that is kind of cool to see, especially with a woman character, that she just is very much like, I'm gonna do what I want. Of course, like, there's other things about her I don't like. Like, I kind of don't like the way that it ended for her. Because if she was this character, like, why is that how she decided to let it end? But I do admire her character overall, even though, again, don't really condone her actions. Su-1. Especially if you read the manga, but the anime too, I do admire his character. I think does some messed up stuff, but I also kind of understand why he did what he did. And I admire that he, you know, tries to make the country better. He pays attention to issues that other people don't. He's trying to help his people. He's a good, like, he's good in government, I'll put it that way. So I admire him for that. Shikure. I've always had a massive crush on Shikure. I do kind of admire him. I admire that he did sort of like help Akito process a lot. He helped Akito realize, oh, I'm doing wrong, difficult, horrible things. I admire that he let Toru live with him. He was like a good sort of like dad figure in that way. You know, he helped all of them in that way, sort of in his lazy way do that. So I do kind of admire Shigure. Like, that would be one I would say for sure. And last for this list, we're gonna go to Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Now, I have to say I haven't finished yet, so it's kind of one of those where I don't even know who the villain is, but I will say whether it ends up being Yongwin Lei or it ends up being Reinhard, like, either way, I admire both of their sort of like perspectives. I admire their ability to be logical, to think of strategy first, to I think they do think about their losses. They think about the betterment of people, of society, and so I admire them both for that. Are they both like, I mean, definitely Reinhardt is not perfect as far as what I've seen so far. I'm up to season 4 of the remake. No, but I do admire him, and I think he's kind of more the villain, and I see why he does what he does. It's very interesting. Let me know if you agree with this list.